2 years ago, we started our craziest project yet. We built this 2-story garage studio from the ground up with zero new construction experience. We paid cash for the materials and took our time along the way to get all the little details exactly right. But that was only the beginning, gang. Now it's time for the main event. It's time to build the actual house. It's going to be much bigger and much harder to build, especially with just 3 guys. And this time we have $300,000 and 365 days to build that 3,100 square foot dream home. Let's get started. What's up, guys? Paul with Stud Pack. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Stud Pack Dream House Build. Really excited because we have our plumbers here today. A whole crew. They actually started earlier this week and they're running all the drains. We use PVC here in Texas, so we got vents, we got drains, stuff for the first floor, stuff for the second floor, and they're also running all the PEX. This was the actual PEX line that's going to serve the toilet there in the Jack and Jill bath. And we expect the plumbers to finish all their rough work this week. Come check this out real quick, Jordan. Oop, that's dangerous. That wasn't me. Got the loop vent for a kitchen island sink if you've never seen one before, right? So this is the drain side and this is the vent side. Kind of cool. That's code here and probably in most places. So love seeing that go in. And here's the conduit we ran way back before we poured the slab. That's for electric to the island, receptacles, dishwasher if we have it in the island, ice machine disposal, whatever else you want. There's plumbing everywhere. It's really kind of cool to see. And then as soon as the plumbers are done, we're going to try to have an electrician in here. If you remember on the garage build, we got our buddy Joel from Indianapolis. He drove all the way down with his family and we wired the garage in like 1 week. This is a lot bigger project, so we need somebody local with a big crew that can knock it out. So we've already got a couple prices. Well, one price, $32,000. That's for the whole job, all the material from setting boxes to all the trim work. Now, you know electrical is kind of one of my favorites, so we're trying to do some of the work ourselves and wait until you see Jordan's LED lighting plan. I'm going to pass that off to him and he's going to do that. But it's a lot of work, but it's going to be beautiful. And we're trying to make the mechanical side beautiful as well. Let's head up to this closet and show you why. And on the mechanical side, we actually have a buddy of ours south of us here in Houston doing the manual J's, all the calculations for the HVAC system. Now, I know I said in a previous video, we were thinking about putting a couple of units up here in the master. Well, you'll be glad to know I've scratched all that. So let's take you in the mechanical room and show you what the plan is. Because the water heater is supposed to go up there as well, but we realized we have this huge room right here. Let's just put everything right here. Really, that's the way it should be. Just walk through that door and here we go. And here we go, look at this. We already have the stub out for the water heater. It'll go somewhere on this wall. We kind of put it over here in the corner so that ductwork can come from the units up into the attic space. So just imagine 3 units in here, probably 3, tankless water heater, all our drains. And I'm even trying to think of a way to totally waterproof this floor. Oh, wow. Under all the equipment. I've seen it done on like Keith's channel, right? WKD Construction. He tiled it, but man, that's a lot of work. But maybe if we can get some kind of liner or something here to catch any water as like a secondary pan or even a third pan, because I know the units have a secondary pan under them. So that would be kind of cool. So guys, we got a lot of stuff we want to do today. We're going to try to work around the plumbers. We have a framing list, pick up stuff we want to do. Let's go see how much we can actually get done. Let's start knocking out this list. First thing on the list, 8 jacks, north wall. What the heck am I talking about? Well, this is the north wall. And our inspector, one of them actually came by a couple of weeks ago, kind of a courtesy visit, just to let us know what we're missing on the framing before we have our final inspection on the framing. And the first thing he noticed was right over here. You'll notice we have 2 jacks, 1, 2 on each side of this header, and the one up there. So he actually wants another piece of 2x6 right here, transferring the load from that jack down all the way to here. So we're gonna knock out all 8 of those real quick. The other thing he said was, dude, I like your sloped headers, but next time, just make them straight across and then just fill in underneath with conventional framing to get the shape you want. It'll be a lot easier. And I would have to agree, because we fought those headers a lot.
I don't know if we could do that though, because the straight across might...
Well, it would crash into the side of the top of the roof, right? So
you'd have to lower the window. You
would. So just something to consider on our next build, on your build. So let's knock out these studs. We got 8 of them to do. Jordan, I'll be the cut man, you be the installer. I got the scaffolding right there because I double checked all the window measurements earlier. Let's knock this list out. All right, bud, we got those knocked out. Let me scratch that off the list. All right, we got one thing off the list. But you know what? Before we go any further, there's something I was thinking about upstairs on the gable end, a trim detail that could cause us a lot of problems trimming it out if we don't address it now. So let's head up there and show you what I'm talking about. All right, so we've got this big gable end window, and there's actually one way up here, right? And the issue I was thinking of was our frieze detail. We have like a 12-inch frieze, the trim detail, just like we did on the garage. If I hold my tape measure up there, you can see it's gonna crash into this window and the casing. It's gonna be a nightmare to trim out. You can already see I put some lines on here to kind of help me visualize where the frieze would be. So I think we need to make this window smaller so we don't have to deal with that in like a month. What do you think? And,
I like it.
And that one too.
Yeah.
All right, so let's
Good catch.
remeasure this window, make it a little smaller, and so it matches the renderings, and we'll send our window guy these two new window sizes, and I think we'll be good to go. All right, and before we go downstairs, a couple more things about the windows. So our window manufacturer caught that the one over the tub, right, has to be tempered, obviously.
Wow.
But because you don't want that window breaking when someone's in the tub. If they slip and fall and break that window, now you got glass everywhere, right? Glass shards. And likewise, this one down here is close enough to our stairs that it needs to be tempered as well. Same problem, right? But then I started thinking of egress, right? So imagine this was a bedroom, right? These windows have to be rated for egress, getting out or getting in. And the sizes are kind of determined by a firefighter and the gear they wear, right? They got to be able to get in and out. So the minimum width is 20 inches clear inside the frame when the window's open, 20 inches, and the minimum height is 24 tall. But a 20 by 24 window would fail because there's a third requirement, has to be 5.7 square feet in total. So if I'm 20 inches wide, I got to make it taller than 24 to get that 5.7. And if it's 24 inches tall, I got to make it wider than that 20-inch minimum to get the 5.7. And I did the calcs on these and we're all good to go because these are the same as your bedroom windows. That's your egress. But you also have like the bathroom to get out, you know, in the front. You could poke a hole in the front gable and jump out. All right, bud, let's go knock out the rest of that list or some of it. We can't get all of it because I think we need our third guy here who's actually on a plane right now, headed home, woo! All right, guys, next thing on the list, when we put this beam in, we'll only put 3 of our jacks here because we ran out of 2x6s. So we got some more, let's put in that last one. All right, guys, this is one of those boards that's kind of meandering, so we got to use a screw trick all the way up.
Nice. I'll hit it. Ready?
I don't know.
Yeah,
it feels good. Where's your glasses?
They're on. Some new Google glasses. They're really clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's remove that block and we're done.
Sweet.
Why don't you put a few toenails up into the beam? Even though it's locked in over here on the Kings.
That was my last one. That works.
Perfect.
And then you wanted to take these squash blocks out, right?
I do.
Okay.
They're not hurting anything, but knowing me, they're going to get in the way of something.
Yeah, we just got to clean up the framing, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Well, that'll take me 5 minutes. Let me hop up there real quick.
All right. All right, and while Jordan's up there, he's going to screw the trusses to the beam because we never did it.
No, we did. To the old beam.
To the old beam,
Yeah.
right, not the new beam.
Yeah. Taking those out was a pain. I don't even think we filmed that. Maybe we did, but
We did.
yeah.
Because we had to cut them off, remember?
Yeah.
All right, you work on that. I'm going to start laying out a door we got to move, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Easy.
Nice.
Everyone?
Every one.
All right.
It's not that many.
Nope. All right, Dad got a hold of the structurals.
Yep.
He's going crazy.
We're gonna make this.
Hold on, I can actually see the light.
Yep.
Dad hates light through studs.
I do, so we're
Do
gonna
it.
put it together. Get it?
A little bit more. Yeah. Nice. Feel better?
I feel way better. All right. Scratch it off. All right, let's move down to this move laundry room door while we're right here on the first floor. So originally the plans called for the door to be right here, and the washer and dryer were supposed to be against this wall. So we changed the washer and dryer to be against this wall, and we added the window above. But that didn't give us much room for storage, right? So my wife was here and said, look guys, all you gotta do is move this door more towards the middle and give yourself room for like a 24-inch deep counter here and cabinets above. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. In fact, the plumber's already plumbed in for the laundry sink. Always have a sink in the laundry. So Jordan, we gotta move the door. Now I already laid it out. So this would be the edge of the door here, and we go all the way to this mark.
Dang, that's gonna be right against the laundry.
Well, you'll have kind of a galley laundry for sure, and the door should probably be a left hand so it opens against the washing machine. And I know what you're gonna say, I know what you're thinking already, but that's kind of my plan right now.
Right, I think we need a pocket door.
That's what I knew you were gonna say. So you already need 3, right? You need 2 for the Jack and Jill, and you need 1 for your master closet upstairs. So now you need 4, and we're still waiting on the roof. So I think you need to order those today, bud.
I think so. Let's move this, get our last roof, and then kind of look online and see what we can find.
Well, I can't move it until I know what the roof is. I mean, I can demo it. You want to demo it? Let's demo it.
Okay.
Okay. Easy. Always like cutting next to a live extension cord. That's always the best. I can probably pull it off that top plate. There we go. Boom, instant doorway. I got a portable doorway. So pocket door, which way do you think? I think it should probably slide this way.
I agree.
All right, so this is non-load bearing, right? You can look up at our floor trusses and see that they're bearing on the outside wall and the middle wall. So for a pocket door, I probably got to remove all 3 of these, bud.
Probably.
All right.
What do you mean? It takes 2 seconds.
It does.
Literally.
Yeah, that's what we do. He said blame it on the plumbers. 1, 2. Oh, look at that, there's a little weight on there. 3.
I feel like we're optimizing the design of the house.
We absolutely are.
Yeah.
We absolutely are, but that doesn't make me feel any better.
Really?
A little bit. All right, let me get up there, cut those nails before they injure one of us, and I think you need to go in and order those pocket doors right now. Guys, there are so many people out there who have lost control of their finances due to credit card debt, loans, and medical bills. That's why it's so important to have a company like PDS Debt behind you, helping you take back control of your finances. And it doesn't matter what kind of debt you have, PDS Debt has custom options to help you out. They want to understand your unique financial situation and help craft a plan just for you. And there's no minimum credit score required. PDS Debt's going to help you save more, pay it off faster, and put money back in your pocket. And PDS Debt is rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau. There are thousands of 5-star ratings on Google, and they have a 5-star rating on Trustpilot. There was a time in my life where I was overcome by debt, and I sure wish there was a solution like PDS Debt way back then. Guys, you're so close to being debt-free. It's an absolutely awesome feeling. Get your free assessment to find the best option for you at pdsdebt.com/studpack. That's pdsdebt.com/studpack. Thanks PDS Debt for sponsoring our video. All right guys, upstairs at the Dream House build, we got our 4 pocket doors. I thought I was done, and then I realized I got 1 more. So it's at the bridge location, right? And speaking about the bridge, a ton of comments on the last video about the step. Why didn't we put a ramp? Well, this is almost 12 inches tall. An ADA ramp would have to be 12 foot long. So it'd be sticking in there 4 feet. We didn't want that. So these 2 little steps are gonna be perfectly fine. We're already 19 steps up. What's 2 more? So steps are the way to go for us. Now, it is entirely possible that once Jordan moves in the house, Over here in the garage apartment, maybe family is staying there, or maybe kids are playing over there. If it's a game room, who knows? But we want to close it off for sound and privacy. So Jordan saw a really cool video from Nick over at NS Builders, and he actually put a pocket door in this situation in a wall, and it teed into another wall. We've actually done that detail before, but not as cool as Nick did. But we can't put it in this wall because it's completely structural. So we're going to put it on the wall. But that creates some challenges of its own. We're going to have a glass railing right here. It's got to die into something strong. So whatever we cover this with has to be really strong for the glass railing. And then we can just have a simple pocket door that goes all the way across into here. It's going to be pretty cool. Now we thought about a couple of swinging doors, like a double door like we did on the bedroom, but they would crash into this railing. We really don't want that, so I think the pocket door is the way to go. And the opening is 4 foot wide. Exactly. So let's put a 4.0 by what, Jordan? You want 6'8"? Yeah, it's got to be 6'8". We don't have room. Let me measure. Yep, 6'8" it is. A 4.0 by 6'8" pocket door. Did you make such a thing?
Probably.
All right, let's
and this is going to be cool. It's going to be like a wall-mounted, surface-mounted, concealed pocket door. I've never seen that in any house ever.
Yeah, and we'll, of course, make it strong for the railing, but then it'll get wrapped in drywall, right? It'll be like its own little architectural feature up here. I think that'll be really cool. Everybody's going to say, what is that?
What's in the box?
Let's go show you. All right, where's my list?
Right here.
Oh, okay. So, bridge. I love making lists like this and walking into Home Depot with it. That's when you know that's a real contractor, right? Or a piece of drywall. So 4.0 by 6'8". That's how I make my door notations. 4'0" by 6'8".
8 inches.
8 inches.
Cool.
Yeah, the tricky one, if somebody says a 3.0 door, which is 36 inches.
Because it's 3 feet.
Correct. But a lot of people interpret that to mean 30 inches. That's a big problem on job sites. Not that it's ever happened to me, but you know what I'm saying? So let's go down or up. It's actually right there, but we have to go down and then back up to get to your computer right there and order these doors.
Brother, we have a computer.
Oh, I hate, whatever. You're not even, are you a millennial? No, you're Gen Z.
No, I'm not. I am a millennial.
You are, okay.
Yes.
I hate those labels. All right, let's go
you
order
don't like
these.
Your label? That's the problem.
Huh?
It's because you don't like your label, that's why. I love being a millennial.
I'm proud of my label. I just don't think they're very, I hate that they put people in a group and that's how you're supposed to be. That's why I don't like labels.
Okay.
All right, let's go order these. All right, Jordan, let's get the doors. You need 2 of them, 2 pocket doors for the Jack and Jill bathroom downstairs.
Okay. And those are both the same size?
Yep. So 2x4 construction.
Okay.
And they are going to be a 2.6. They want inches on there, so that is 30 by 8.0, 30 by 96.
Got it. 2x4, 30 by 96.
Mm-hmm. The big boy, let's see if they have it.
Okay.
So
wait, hold on, sorry. There we go. All right, we're ready.
All right, so the bridge, a 4.0, a 48 by 80.
They have it.
Nice.
You want a 2x6 or 2x4? We could do 2x4. We can get away with that.
Okay. What is that 90? Is there a, did I see a 90?
96.
Oh, but I see 90s somewhere. I see 90s.
Yeah.
Is there a 48 by 90?
There is.
Do you want to go over there and see if we have the height of that, or you just want to go standard?
Absolutely.
All right, it's right there. I guess we have to go down and around.
Yep.
I think it's worth checking because I think the higher the better.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go check.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 95. We can get a 90. We can get a 90 in there, but the question is now, can you get a 90-inch tall door that matches your other doors? 90 is a strange size when it comes to doors.
There's custom door makers online. You can go on Etsy, get anything you want. I think we should send it.
All right, so that's a 6'8", kind of puny.
Yep.
Especially for this wide of an opening. All right, I like 90.
Okay.
All right, let's send it, and we'll just figure out the door. All right, guys, while we have the laundry room door, there's a detail up here on the bottom of the Advantech subfloor on the second floor that we need to address. So remember, we built this truss right here on site. And so the back side of it is supporting the Advantech for the bridge right here. And then this end of it, you're right, is supporting the shower floor right there. So what is unsupported is this part of the bathroom floor. It's just kind of hanging in space right there, and we don't really like that. So all we're going to do, we're going to put a 2x4 on the flat right here on the truss we made, glued and screwed to support this, this little section of Advantech, because it's sticking out probably almost a foot. And Jordan said he's actually seen or felt a little deflection right there. So we're going to support it. I think you already got the board cut for me?
Yep.
All right, I got the glue. I got all the screws down there. Let's give this a test fit first. Perfect.
Oh, that's how you're going to put it on.
I think.
Oh, I thought you were going to slide it in like that.
No, it won't go. Oh,
it will.
It will go.
Yeah, it's the width of a 2x4 right there. You would just have to tap it in.
It shouldn't be because, oh, I see. All right. Yeah, you're right. I'm hitting.
But putting it on the flat might be stronger. The way that you did it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not going in. Maybe there's a nail or something.
All right, we'll just do it your way.
I like that.
That's fine.
I just don't know if I can get a screw in here.
Yeah, you can through the trusses.
Through here?
Yeah.
And here where all these sharp pointy things are?
We'll figure it out.
Okay. All right, so let's put some Advantech polyurethane glue on top. I'll hold it in place. You go upstairs, put screws through the subfloor into this. That'll hold it, make it tight to the subfloor, and then it'll just stay there and we can screw it into this truss.
Cool.
Yo, you ready? I'm ready.
All right, so gang, here, take it down, Dad. You can kind of see what he was talking about now, where it's unsupported right here. And when you step on it, it deflects a little bit. There's only a foot of subfloor right there. So go ahead, put it up, Dad. Yeah, now it's supported. So we're gonna go ahead and get the chair. Nice. Probably should have done this before plumbers came. Yeah. Nope.
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 What do you mean nope?
He went up.
It went up. Thought I had it.
Nice.
There it is.
Nice.
All right. Oh, look at that. Bridge temporary roof, question mark. What do you think? We don't need that right now.
Nah.
It hadn't rained in 3 months. Why would it rain now?
Okay.
All right, I'm waiting on these.
Okay.
They're actually being delivered to the Home Depot today. We can go pick them up in a locker. All right, 4 truss bracing. We'll just be in the way of the plumbers. Let's wait on that.
Okay.
Frame over office wall and beam.
That's a big job.
It is a big job. We need rad. All
Okay.
right. 2x6 west wall. We need rad.
Okay.
Finish zip west wall. We need rad.
Okay.
Drywall blocking. We need rad. Cabinet blocking. We need rad. No, we can do some of this. I guess drywall blocking, dude.
Okay. Some more, huh?
Some more.
right.
There's always more, right?
All right, let's go hunt for it.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, so we're just using the scrap sienna, right? Perfect for that. It just has to hold a drywall screw. And then if we were doing this on an outside wall, for example, we would have more room for insulation. So that's our first one. There's not that many, so let's finish it. All right, guys, we made a big dent in the drywall blocking. Now, there is always more drywall blocking to do, even when you think we're done. But we're actually gonna pivot now, and we're gonna fill in this section right here. How come it's always been open for like a couple of months? Because we didn't have the 2x6 long enough to go from the bottom plate all the way up. So we got 2 of them. It's already cut. And let's put it in here and finish this zip, at least these first couple rows. Now, you'll notice, you can see some light in between here. So this is a good chance to put some structurals in there and tie this all together.
Yeah.
There we go. Sweet. All right. What?
I don't know.
All right, let's go get that 2x6. I'll be up top. You got the bottom?
Yep.
All right. No, I'm on the nail gun.
All right.
All right, guys, this is the final piece of zip on the bottom of the house, putting in our controversial flashing detail that I still love. So let's go put it on. Going right in.
Yeah, come on. We need a first tryer here.
These aren't too bad. Oh, we're in. You good? Go down.
Yep, yep. Nice, she's in.
Cool.
Great job.
Woo. All right.
I'll see you later.
Oh, do we have to trim that beam first?
I don't think so. Just let the foam compress over it.
Just beat it?
Yeah. All right, Dad. I got some more sheathing nails.
Oh.
What are you
Busted.
What are you doing?
Busted with the planer.
All right, go ahead.
All right, guys, we're putting up that last sheet right there, and Corey came over, had a question about the ice maker for the refrigerator. Now, he scaled it off according to the plans. A 1/4 inch equals a foot, but that put it way down there by the windows. So I already know from previous experience with these plans that a 1/4 inch does not equal a foot. Neither does 3/16. It's somewhere in between in weird land. So don't always assume you can use that scale on plans that you've had printed or somebody else printed for you. You got to check it first. So we just simply went to the cabinet elevations, and this is the little pony wall right over here, kind of under our beam. So we're simply going to use the cabinet elevations and work our way over to the refrigerator location. So I'm going to call out these numbers and get to the fridge, or we can take this big number, subtract that and that. So it's, you want to add or subtract? What do you guys want to do? Are you better at adding or subtracting?
Subtracting.
Okay. All right, so let's, we're going to pull 21 foot 8. We're going to take off a foot. That's easy, right? 20 foot 8. And then we're going to take off 4 feet. That's even easier. 16 foot 8 from the wall, and that's going to be the edge of our refrigerator freezer.
All right.
We already have a mark somewhere for our wall.
Yeah, marked it right there.
Right here. Here it is. Yeah. And let's even give them 1/2 inch for drywall. All right, that's the end of the fridge.
All right.
Is that good?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, pretty easy. So just remember, guys, you can't always use that scale. The way I checked it, we have a 10-foot plate height right here, and that should be 2.5 inches, but it's not. If a 1/4 inch is a foot, 2.5 inches should be 10 feet, and it's not. That's how I knew this was not correct. Yeah.
Let's go check that mark and see if we like where the fridge is at.
See if you like where the fridge is at. All right, guys, we got the zip, got the 2x6 up, got 2 of the items done off of this list, but you know what, bud? I'm tired of working off this list because it just puts us in the sun all day. You know what I want to do?
What's that?
I want to work in the shade behind you and put the zip on the bridge. What do you think?
That sounds awesome.
It's going to be easy, right?
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it.
We are so close to being able to put up. We are 1.5 inches off from being able to put up a full sheet.
Yep.
That's tough.
And can you put it up there by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's weird that you would even ask me that.
Cool.
Give me 15 3/4. But the foam is gonna get in the way on the top of this. It's sticking out like a ton.
The bottom
Nice. Nice, Dad.
towards the garage. Okay.
That's it. Oh, we're not anywhere near on layout right here.
All right, guys, that's a wrap on today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Jordan and I had a blast knocking out part of our list. We got a lot done, but we still have some left to do, right? We got to finish the zip on the front gable. We got to finish the sienna sheathing zip on the other side. When Rad gets back, we'll do that. We also have to finish the outlooks or lookouts. There, I did it again. I'm tired. on the back of the house, right? And then we even thought we could build the porch. I was holding off on the porch so we could put the windows in, but I don't want to spoil it, but I think we do the porch first and work it around. We'll show you that later. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, sure hope you did. And if you have some trim that's getting in the way of your like button like it was on this window up here, just resize your like button. Easy, right? Easy peasy. Then smash it for us. And if you're not a subscriber, please, we're begging you, hit that subscribe button. We're coming up on 1 million. Really want to get there as soon as we can. Awesome goal for Jordan, Rad, and I. Guys, thanks for all the support. We'll see you right back here on our very next Stud Pack video.